So AM5, let's talk about it. I am on Rodeo Drive, so you need Rodeo Drive money in order to upgrade your PCs to the new AM5 platform. And you need a beefy cooler as well, because it seems like all these processors, 7950X, 7600X, they're hitting 95 degrees Celsius, and that's made to run at those speeds. So yeah, you're gonna have like loud, high-end cars here in Rodeo. So you're gonna need a beefy cooler if you wanna make sure that you're hitting your maximum potential speeds on AM5. Just know that 95, that's what it's designed to, so don't panic. Now let's talk about value. Now the 7600X seems like an awesome processor for gaming, but keep in mind, you need a new motherboard and you need DDR5 RAM. And depending on what you're coming from, you may need a new power supply. Plus, if you want to upgrade to a 40 series GPU, you're definitely going to need a new power supply, that ATX 3.0 standard. So that's a lot of money for a value-based chip for gaming. Now, I run a Threadripper system, a 3970X. So the 7950X is 2 generations newer and almost as fast in multi-core, multi-threaded applications, which is absolutely bonkers. And the Threadripper is still selling for well over $2,000 as well. And this chip is $700. So very fascinating, and shows a lack of need for them to release a new Threadripper right now with this type of stuff coming out. Plus, this is not even the 7950X 3D, which will probably be a beast. There are a lot of examples out there of benchmarks with a 5950X versus a 7950X, showing basically that it's not really truly worth the upgrade because you need the new motherboard, you need a new DDR5 RAM, so that value proposition is really not there, but it is a boost in performance for gaming and for multitasking uses. This is definitely one of those times where you need to pay attention to what you're using your PC for and what you're coming from. If you are basically starting fresh, AM5 is definitely the way to go. This is snappy, it's fast, it's power hungry, it's hot. So make sure you get a new high-end AIO, like a 360 by Arctic or EKWB. Make sure it's one of the higher tier ones, not just one of the regular ones that kind of look shiny, because they may struggle to deal with 95 degrees Celsius. AM5 is basically auto overclocking as well. So when it's hitting 95 degrees Celsius, it's taking into account obviously the temperature, how much power is being drawn, and it'll determine how fast the clock speeds are going to go. So this is kind of new territory because it's almost like auto overclocking in a way. So it's already going to hit the max. Even with the RAM, when you first boot up these PCs, it's going to, reboot numerous times as if you were manually overclocking the RAM, but it's doing it automatically to give you the best possible timings as well, which is very, very cool, because I'm tired of overclocking RAM. I stopped doing that a long time ago. So who are these AM5 processors really for? Well, one, if you're building a new PC from scratch, it kind of makes sense. But also, we have Intel's 13th gen about to come out as well. So as usual, wait for third-party reviews and benchmarks. If you need a new PC this month, okay, fine, go AM5 and you're not going to be upset. But Intel, is right around the corner, and it's good to have competition. If you're trying to upgrade from, say, a 3600 to a, 7600X, yeah, that's going to be a nice upgrade for you, and I'm all for that. But remember, new motherboard, new DDR5 RAM, it's going to be pricey. So this AM5 platform looks very enticing, and overall I still want to see what the 7600X looks like in terms of gaming for Star Citizen, but I also want to see what the 7950X 3D will also look like in Star Citizen.